Hello, how is everybody doing today? Hope we are all having a lovely Tuesday evening. It's getting pretty close to Christmas time, huh? Weather was pretty cool today, but it's supposed to start warming back up tomorrow, which, I would love for it to stay cool for Christmas, but oh well, it is what it is. We are going to be continuing with some more Mortal Kombat XL, so here we go. Some more fighting. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're all having a great evening. It's been pretty good for me. Was pretty busy at work as usual, but you know, I'm feeling good enough to stream some Mortal Kombat. Unreal Engine. I'll get that some other time. Oh,
Wei wins.
Lin Kuei has won a previous war. You fought bravely on behalf of the Brotherhood of Shadow and have been granted a faction reward. Oh, okay. I'm part of the Brotherhood of Shadow, and what were we in last place? I should have done this. We would have totally been in first place if I did this. I hope there's another one that's happening. Let me take a look. What is this all about? It'll work. Or not? Why is this not working? Refreshing faction war status. Well, it's taken a really long time. That's taking too long. Or do I really have to wait on this? Fight an immortal opponent to help your faction defeat the invading realm. I would love to see
Realm invasion.
participate in the invasion boss fight in the invasion tower to gain ground in the faction war. Well, Lin Kuei's winning right now. I mean, I would love to check this out, but it doesn't seem to be working. Are people really doing this? Is this down right now? Easy. Okay. Come on. Up here. Come on. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be working right now. It shouldn't be taking that long. I mean, this is a AAA developer we're talking about here. That's pretty embarrassing that this would be down. Or if it's up, it's taken that long. I guess we'll just continue with the campaign right now. What chapter am I on? I'm in chapter 4. Alright, so let's continue. Oh yeah, we kicked Raiden's ass last time.
Blood of Kung Lao, descendant of the great Kung Lao, a common thief. Did you think you could walk unimpeded into my temple and walk out again without my complicity?
You wanted me to attack you. Why?
To release your anger, make you amenable to reason.
And make me feel like shit.
Self-loathing has always been an unfortunate part of your makeup. There lies ahead a brighter path, one that will truly honor your ancestors, one that is worthy of you. Go to the Wuxi Academy, join the Shaolin, like Kung Lao before you.
I can't. They won't accept.
They care only about what is in your heart, not whom your heart desires.
It's too late for me.
It is never too late, Kung Jin.
Never too late.
Your news of refugees is troubling. Their exodus to Earthrealm was not known to me. I do know this. I invited no guests from Earthrealm. Certainly none who would disrupt the execution of justice. How do I know you are not allied with Melina? Perhaps her newfound power has earned her new friends.
Friends? No. No, we're not even sure that's Shinnok's amulet she has.
She employs Shinnok's amulet against me. The very item Earthrealm swore would be safe in its care, when Outworld was offered no participation.
We were under attack, not Outworld.
Kotal Khan, the fire that burns the sun. We are here because we share your concerns about the missing item. We intend no ill against your rule.
At least one Earthrealmer can forge words like silver. But I recall an Earthrealm expression. There is more honor among thieves than diplomats.
I've had the questionable fortune to be both, Emperor. But I'm telling you the truth.
You are allied with Melina. You may carry out your sentence.
Kotal Khan,
Yo.
under Outworld law, I claim the right of defense. By combat.
What? You're gonna fight a duel?
Yeah,
To absolve us of all accusations.
that's how it
Denying
totally
the
works.
request brings dishonor upon the accuser.
You know much of Outworld.
No, also, the duel ends in death.
I guess Kotal Khan's gonna
You
die
have
then.
won nothing. Merely a few more seconds of breath. On your knees.
Ooh, that hurt. And lost. Alright. Gotta get back into this, let's go.
Executioner. On your knees.
Oh shoot, am I gonna lose? Okay, there we go.
Oh well.
I don't know how you did that move. That was pretty cool that I soared in the sky like that. Shot you in the heart. You're dead.
And now, Emperor,
Kill him. Murder him.
Charges against you are void. I say to all that Earthrealm means Outworld no harm. Now kill me. Be done with it.
You're not actually gonna...
instead of your life, I claim your service. If Melina does have the amulet, We can get it from her more easily if we work together.
That's a better idea.
Emperor, they cannot be trusted.
Flora, can you not perceive I am indebted to them?
You honor us, Kotal Khan. Our gratitude is wide like the ocean.
The ocean!
I'll talk to General Blade. Tell her about our new arrangement.
Thanks for the heads up, Sergeant. Stay with Kotal Khan. We'll figure out next steps once I've got Kano locked down. Yes, ma'am. Cage out.
Alright, we're gonna play as Sonya now.
He's still here. I can feel it. Report.
One of the refugees. Found her near the north perimeter.
That's one of Kano's neckties. Inform Li Mei. Tell her we're investigating. Raiden, what'd you find?
Shinnok's amulet has been stolen, replaced by an exquisite duplicate.
Damn it.
Something is wrong. I will speak to you once I...
Uh-oh.
Raiden! Lieutenant, I need you to take a team to Fort Charles. Check in with Raiden and report back.
What's going on?
What's your update from Colonel Flagg?
He said, "Why are you bothering me?" And I said, "Because my ex-wife is a pain in it." Where are you going? You can't just walk away. I'm in this too.
Not my decision. Thank your buddy, Secretary Blake.
This is what split us up in the first place. You disappear in your work. Never time for me and Cassie.
I had responsibilities. Sorry you couldn't be the center of attention.
There was a time when you cared more about your family than your job, General.
That was below the belt.
Nope. No evil sorcerers in here.
Would you get serious?
Quan Chi needs to clean up his man cave.
It's cleaner than yours.
You're comparing me to Quan Chi?
Only in terms of cleanliness.
What's this?
I wouldn't do that.
Aw, come on. Where's your sense of adventure?
You wish for adventure? You shall have it.
Fire!
Hi, Scorpion.
I have no need of your soldiers, but you and Mr. Cage will serve me well, once you are dead.
Alright, who am I fighting first? Scorpion?
Don't know when to quit, do you?
Alright, let's fight Scorpion, man. Let's go.
Behold my power.
Nice. That was a good combo at the end there. Who is that in the pool there? Oh, damn. Oh, I think I'm gonna lose this round. Yep, I lost. lost that round.
This is the end of you.
Can I open that treasure chest?
Fire the cleanse.
Stop hitting me! You're rude! Dude, this guy's kicking my ass here. Oh, I don't know how to do her X-ray. Man. Once this guy gets you in a combo, it's hard to break out of it. Hey, it's Thor's hammer.
You handled that well.
Oh, was he about to do an X-ray? I'm so glad I broke it. Hey, what is that little thing? I don't know how to do hers. Does he have to be above you? Okay, I beat him. Oh, he was a little tougher.
Not as tough as you look.
Oh, I was just saying. He was tough. Not as tough as you look.
Quan Chi, you've lost.
A delay, Miss Blade. The inevitable still beckons.
Oh. Johnny, no!
You won't be dead for long.
This will not happen.
Pick up attack bonus. Break me out. Okay, there we go. I did it. Probably a waste, but I'll take it. Oh, he's paralyzed after that. Break me out.
Give it up.
Is he supposed to, like, keep hitting me there and he's just not? Alright, we beat him.
I'm sorry, Jax.
I'm sorry too, Jax.
I'll get you out of here. You'll be fine.
No. Blood's supposed to be on the inside.
Raiden!
I must reverse his spell. Ata, Romeleko, Esaltika, Arventika.
Zap him to death!
It's working!
Essensalta, Beta.
You cannot save him. You're weak, Thunder God. Johnny Cage is mine.
No, he's mine. Save him! I've got this son of a bitch.
Let's do it. What is that purple on the ground? Come on, there we go.
As you were.
As you were. What's that little thing? How do I use it? 'Cause I think I spawn it, right? Also, he's kind of beating me. Ah, he beat me there.
Your death approaches.
Almost there. There we go. We beat him. He's one of the big wigs in the Mortal Kombat universe.
That wasn't even close to what you deserve.
Like up there with Shao Kahn.
Sonya Blade, the link with Quan Chi is not completely severed.
Not a problem.
Eat him up. Let's go. Broke his jaw. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Hey, are they all good guys now? Or at least as close to good guys as they'll be?
Darala Fetar. The others are restored to the living. By coupling Quan Chi's dark magics to my own, I was able to restore their souls.
Is he gonna make it?
Haven't I told you? He's a god.
He's a god.
You
And
scared
then
the
some.
shit out of me.
And they said I couldn't do horror films.
He's gone? How did he...
We gotta go after him.
He can wait. Right now, we need to get you and the others back to Earthrealm.
Why is it taking so long? Name? Reagan A2KE Ray. Thanks.
You seem to know this Kano intimately.
Not the word I'd use, but yes. I chased him for years until he escaped to Outworld after Shinnok's invasion.
Why would he return now?
All that matters is he's... caught. Gotcha.
Are you lost?
What's up? How's it going?
Hello, love. Been a while.
Not long enough. This is General Blade. I need MPs to my location immediately.
Oh, let's keep this between friends. A trade. Info for freedom.
I don't negotiate with scumbags.
Well then, if mother won't play nice, maybe daughter will.
If you ever...
Back off? Then all's well. Piss me off. And Cassie's gonna meet Uncle Kano.
I swear to God I'll kill you.
And we will do that in just a minute. I need to take a quick break, and I will be right back. Oh wow, that actually kind of scared me. I was just getting everything set up, like trying to get everything back, and I heard the alert go off, which means the alerts are working. That's awesome. Hey Ryan, thank you so much for resubscribing. 8 months with a 7-month streak. That's really awesome. How are you doing? Thank you so much for that. Hope you're doing really well. All right. Okay, that was an unfair start. Damn it, Uncle Kano. He called himself Uncle Kano, and now it's like stuck in my head. All right, do this. Okay, never mind. Getting my ass kicked. But how are you doing, Ryan? I hope you're doing well. Are you gonna be playing and streaming Halo later, by any chance? Oh, I don't even know how I did that. Dude, this guy's kicking my ass. Damn. I had a bad start, though. You don't know yet? Oh, pfft. Hold on, Kano. I'm trying to talk to people. You're doing great. I'm doing really well. I mean, other than getting my ass kicked by this cybernetic dude, but, we'll get it. We'll get it. Just gotta figure out how to beat this guy. Jesus, God. Yeah, we're gonna retry. What the hell?
I swear to God, I'll
Oof. There we go. All right, that's one. Get up. Come on. There you go. It's Baraka. Damn it. Gee, man, this guy is really good with those combos. I gotta learn to block better.
I swear to God.
I'm like blocking at the wrong moments. I like that attack a lot. And this one does a lot of damage. Come on, get up. Stuck in a corner. I'm stuck in a corner. There we go. That's one.
Get out of my face. Stay away from Cassie.
Ah, broke your concentration there. Ooh. There we go, finally. God, this guy was a pain. Major Sonya Blade unlocked. Nice.
No, I'm not done with you.
Do it, Sonya. This guy gave me so much trouble.
All right. Get off me.
Sonya, ease up.
You kill me. Never fight. Amulet. Move.
Sonya, we need that info. Sonya, don't make this another thing you'll regret.
Talk.
The Quatan jungle.
With at least 2 divisions of Tarkov.
Devora.
They're on the move constantly to avoid detection.
That's not far. Maybe 200 kilometers.
You know what to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Good luck. Blade out.
You have new information from Earthrealm?
Kano talked. Gave us the details on Melina's location. She has the amulet, but she's got a lot of protection.
We will strike immediately.
Immediately.
Perhaps a two-pronged approach. The army will engage Melina, distract her, while this one retrieves the amulet.
Not alone. This one's coming with.
Stealth is of the essence.
Did you not hear me?
You may assist in the main strike.
Devora, we will grant their request, and I will finally be rid of Melina.
Finally. 5 years ago.
This one understands your logic, but does not reach the same conclusion. Like others, this one is not pleased with Melina as Connor, but it is not clear your crew will succeed.
That is why I invited our Zaterran friend.
Listen and join us. I know things about Melina. Her troubled rule will fall in the telling and pave the way for Quatal.
Quatal.
You know them.
Oh, we got a bunch of baracas.
Ah, there they are. 3 of your fellow counselors, whispering like handmaidens. About what, I wonder?
If only you would hear our counsel. As war with Netherrealm looms, I have urged detente with Earthrealm.
And I've told you I would sooner die than treat with my father's murderers!
You refuse practical solutions to credible threats. You endanger the realm.
And sedition does not. Speak your last, before I have your tongue.
You are not Shao Kahn's true heir. She is a construct, formed in Shang Tsung's flesh pits. I saw this. Your best claim to the throne is moot.
How dare you! I succeed Shao Kahn by his decree!
Succeed him you have, but Outworld demands new leadership.
From you, Aztec fool. Kill him!
This one serves Melina no longer.
You will defend your empress!
Our creator Shao Kahn is dead. We will serve whom we choose.
Let's take him on.
Still, you follow Melina.
Shao Kahn conquered my realm. I owe him my loyalty. I honor his will.
I'm unfamiliar with her. Bug Blast. Let's try that. Oh, okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Come on, one more hit. There we go. Oh, that poor lady. Oh wow, that X-ray does a lot of damage. Alright, that wasn't too bad. So this was like a QTE fatality.
Baraka is dead. Your last ally has left you.
Take her away.
We would serve the new ruler of Outworld.
Then you serve Kotal Khan.
Yeah, Kotal Khan. Kotal Khan. Hope we're in present day.
There.
Here to surrender, traitor?
You speak of treason. This one knows you desire the throne. Why serve Melina?
I advise her. Stealing the amulet was my genius. It kills her a bit each time she uses it.
As both sides diminish, you fill the void.
Exactly my plan.
Uh-oh, behind you!
A shame you will not see its fruition.
Oh, this is Rain? I did not recognize him. Not in the slightest. Gotcha. Ooh, gotcha with that. That was a beautiful kick.
Your schemes end here.
And who is she?
Leaving without your friend, Devora? Your people believe we avoided your island out of respect for your solitary nature. We just didn't like you.
The Kaitin do prefer solitude, which I will achieve momentarily.
Who is this? This is... Oh, Tanya, okay. Damn. Okay, I don't know why my block didn't hold there. No! Almost! There we go.
Now 2 Italians will die.
Her is easy to play as. I like her. She's easy to control.
I know you said you weren't friends, but you're not killing them. Head's fine, by the way.
Very well. Let us go. Step aside.
That is really disturbing.
Devora!
Oh, Melina. There she is.
This one knew they would not stray far from the amulet.
You took my throne. Now you wish to steal my means of reclaiming it?
Neither was meant for you.
Who are you to say? I will take something of yours. Your life!
This is probably going to be a tough one. Let's go. Okay, that was a good first round. That was easy. I expected that to be much tougher.
enjoy your death.
I have a feeling she was supposed to be a lot tougher than that.
Enough of your prattle. Finish me, that I may join my father.
You do not deserve death by an emperor's hand. Instead, I give the honor to my worthy first minister.
That gives Kiss of Death a whole new meaning.
The rebellion is over.
Well, thanks for that. I know I'll never eat again. With your leave, we're gonna head back to Earthrealm. Put the amulet back where it belongs. The hell are you doing?
Pretty sure he wants that amulet.
Cannot be trusted to protect the amulet. It will remain with me.
The Reiko Accords require
The
that you...
Accords no longer concern me, but you may prove useful when Raiden comes for this.
This one deceived them. The amulet is in Kotal Khan's possession.
You can retrieve it.
He trusts no one else to transport it.
Keeping you close to the Outworld throne these many years has proven most fortuitous, Devora. They never suspected one of their own to be a disciple of our Lord.
This one lives to serve Shinnok.
You have done well. Now bring it to me.
Without delay, Quan Chi.
Traitor! How dare you? And I enjoyed playing as her. She was actually really easy to use. I liked using her. Her moveset was really nice and very comfortable to get around.
What news from Outworld? Shinnok will soon be freed. We make for my fortress.
Is there a problem?
Two problems.
Just like that, we are all in significant danger.
Your wife told me I'd find you in here.
You and Vera have a nice chat?
Always. Is that a national? I haven't seen one this...
You didn't come here to discuss farm implements.
All right. I'll cut to the chase. I need your help.
My help?
I know. I don't have any right to...
You knew what I wanted.
Jackie volunteered. She came to me.
I know.
Listen. I get why you didn't want Jackie joining SF. Why you retired. I mean, if I had to live with memories of being one of Quan Chi's thugs, I would have eaten a gun a long time ago.
Well, you know Vera. She never would have allowed that. So what is it you need help with? The Outworld refugees?
Worse. Shinnok's amulet. Melina has it.
Damn.
Not anymore.
And we've gotten word from Serena that Quan Chi has resurfaced in the Nether Realm.
He shows his face after 25 years. just as Shinnok's amulet is in play. That's not a coincidence.
That's why I need you. Your Quan Chi expertise. We wouldn't reactivate your commission. You'd be an observer.
Cage.
Jax.
What is it?
Just wanted to see if maybe...
You could help close the cell? Yeah, because that worked out so well last time.
Can't blame a guy for trying.
We need you, Jax. Help me capture Quan Chi. None of us is safe if he gets near that amulet.
So where's Jackie in all this?
Outworld. With Cassie's team recovering the amulet.
She'll be fine. We expect to hear mission accomplished from them soon.
Oh, does he now?
So what you guys think? Are they gonna kill us?
They would have done it by now. Unless Kotal Khan's planning on having us as guests at the Coliseum.
Well, if they don't kill us, my mother will. Me, at least.
Tough being the General's daughter?
You have no idea.
I do. My great-whatever-grandfather took down Shang Tsung. Saved Earthrealm. How often do you think that comes up at family gatherings?
That was 600 years ago.
And yet, you'd think it happened yesterday.
No pressure there.
I've trained all my life. Can fight my way out of nearly anything. But I still feel like a second-rate cage.
At least you grew up with people expecting things from you.
I thought you and your dad were best friends.
Now, he was a no-show for a long time.
I can relate.
What was that like growing up, having an ex-revenant father? Jen. No, I'm asking. Couldn't have been easy.
He was just a bit overprotective. When I joined SF, Mr. Cage insisted on being the one to tell my dad. He thought it'd go smoother.
I'll never forget that day. My dad came home with a broken jaw.
Right, because of Sonya. She's good at that.
Alright, I got this.
You've got what exactly?
Trust me.
Some famous words there. Trust me. I'm sure one of them have bumped their heads on that landing before.
Away from the bars.
He did it good.
How'd you do that?
I overloaded his senses. It only works at short range.
Being the son of a telepath has its perks.
I didn't used to think so.
Chapter 7. Takahashi Takeda. I like Kenshi in Deception. He was really good. He was a little harder to use, but once you figured him out, he had a lot of like really cool telepathic combos. I hope Takashi's the same way. He might be a little harder to use if he's the same way, but I'll figure him out. I got one of your swords!
Yield.
Well done. You are now Chujin.
You honor me, Master Hisashi. Now that I'm Chujin, how will I serve the clan?
Your future does not lie with the Shirai Ryu.
But the clan's my family.
When I took you in, I promised your father.
I don't have a father.
Yes, you do. One who's proud of you. Chujin in record time.
You knew he was coming? You said nothing?
Knowing this would be your reaction, yes. Takeda, your father is not your enemy.
Takeda or Takeda?
10 years.
This is Takeda.
No visits, nothing. You abandoned me.
I did not abandon you.
I was 8. My mother had just died. Now you come back? Think you can jump right in as a proud dad?
Son,
To hell with you. I am not your son.
Alright, let's do this. I had one combo and now I don't know how I did it. Damn. Alright, this guy's a little different.
Another failure, yes?
This guy's a little different. We'll figure him out. Yeah, there's... That Boba Fett. He's got a gun, he's got a helmet. He looked like Boba Fett. Dude, this guy kicked my ass. I mean, he is your father, but... Ugh. Yeah, I had a feeling this guy was going to be harder to use. Some of his moves. Ooh. Damn it! I was so close. What did I drop? No! I was making a comeback there. I was making a comeback. I'm starting to figure this out a little bit. A lot of his kicking combos are a little easier to perform than punching. Dude, stop it! Dude, this chapter's gonna suck. I am not good. I am not good with this guy at all. Dude, that was a nice move. I like that one. Okay, that's one round. Good.
I thought you were quicker than that.
Oh, come on, that didn't grab him. There we go, finally. God. Halfway unlocked.
Now get up. I want to knock you down again.
So I'm halfway done with the game? Is that what that means?
Takeda, cease! Kenshi did not abandon you. He brought you here for your protection.
Protection from what?
From those who murdered your mother.
She died in an accident.
That is the story I asked Master Hasashi to tell you. But in truth, your mother was killed by Red Dragon assassins. I was the target. Suchin was the victim.
Son of a bitch! It was your fault!
Your father has devoted his life to fighting animals like the Red Dragon. It is they who are without honor.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow.
You shouldn't have hidden the truth.
You would have gone after your mother's killers unprepared. I could not risk that. Master Hasashi has perfected your fighting skills.
Not really. It took me forever to beat you.
Training.
How did you do that?
We are telepaths, a family gift.
I can read minds?
Through training, we will determine your full abilities. And then we will hunt down the Red Dragon. Together.
This chapter is going to be tough. I am not good with this guy. Unless the other few opponents are easier.
No argument there. Only she could create wounds like these.
That Devore is full of surprises.
Question is she working with anyone else? What is it?
Damn, he's made us.
Okay, guys, standard diamond formation. Takeda, you're on point. Jackie, bring up the rear. Kungjin, air cover.
Got it.
The Earthrealmers. Devora freed them.
Oh. UTEs. Or, no, I think. UTEs, or are we fighting? That looked funny. I like that. Just rip his tongue out. Rip his tongue out. Do that. Uppercut bonus. I got some coins for that. Oh, I wanted to check out the crypt before we end the stream too. That'll be for a little bit though. I still want to continue progressing, but I definitely want to check that out. Come on, hit him. I hit this guy. There we go.
Got your slime all over me. Wow, that hurt to watch.
Come on, that's not fair. Slowing things down like that. There we go.
Wow, that hurt to watch.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. Disturbance unlocked. Moving up.
Down, 2 to go.
Yeah, check out what these trophies I'm getting are.
When we get back, you're teaching me that.
Deal. Go help with Ermac. I got this.
Think you can handle me alone? You're either brave or foolish.
I'm both.
Gun is the best offense.
Nah. He got me there.
A little too late.
It's hard to get some combos going with this guy. He's got some good combos, I just don't know how to consistently use them.
Like your new holes?
Oh, did you just grab that guy from the water?
That again?
Gotcha. I just noticed the face in the background. He's just like, hey there, how's it going? I'm enjoying this fight. I think I beat him. Okay, there we go. Not bad.
Brave or foolish, I'm alive.
Oh, Air Mac, here we go.
Let's see what's worth learning in there. God! So many minds trapped inside.
We exist to serve, bound by Shao Kahn's
Chaos. The voices.
Chaos.
You are one. Your abilities fail before us.
Alright, Air Mac, let's see how bad you really are on this one. Oh, he got the first hit, so he gets the meter and I don't. That's fine. So you could just hold me upside down like that. I can't do anything. Come on! Guy's kicking my ass. I can't do anything. That was like one of the worst performances I've ever done.
You are one. Your abilities fail before us.
Is there a way to break out of this? Yeah, you really are, and I can't do anything about it. Can't guard against that attack? I don't know how to break out of that.
Wow, that hurt to watch.
I get faction XP for doing this, okay.
You are one. Your abilities fail before us.
Damn it, stop that attack. Stop doing that attack. There we go, that's one. Damn it. That was cheating. No. Okay, finally we beat him.
I think I've had enough of Outworld.
Can I play as somebody else now?
I'm starting to get why my dad retired.
We have to find Devora. Get the amulet.
Let's go. It won't be out long.
Do I get to play as somebody else now?
Devora and the Earthrealmers?
She stole the amulet, then helped them escape.
She betrayed us to the Thunder God.
You wound me, Devora. Prepare the legions. We go to Earthrealm. We will wrest back the amulet from that devil Raiden.
You have it all wrong. Raiden didn't do this.
We're all in one piece. No one seems to be tailing us.
Have you been able to determine where Devora was headed?
We think she's headed for the Sea of Blood.
Damn.
Dad?
She's coming here, to Quan Chi. There's a secret portal near the Sea of Blood. Quan Chi had it built when we were getting ready to invade Outworld.
Great.
Dad, what are you doing? Why are you in the Netherrealm?
But now who's being overprotective?
I know you think you have things to make up for.
Ooh, we get to play as Jax. Nice.
She's family.
That's why I'm worried.
I'll be fine. You stay safe, you hear?
You stay safe too. I love you. Briggs out.
Briggs out.
Feeling better or worse?
Not sure. Maybe both.
They'll be fine.
The question is, will I be?
We have good crossfire position. But why is it Quan Chi travels by conventional means?
He seems unable to fully use his magic. He's weaker than when I was in his service.
Serena's dead on. He doesn't have Shinnok as a power source. He's still Quan Chi, though.
I realize you agreed to guide and observe, but you are welcome to assume any role you wish.
Too rusty.
That Sindel or...
He approaches.
Oh hey, MJam with the raid. How's it going? How's everybody doing today? How was Halo Infinite?
Now.
Hey yo, how's it going? How are you doing? Welcome on in, Raiders. I hope you're all having a lovely Tuesday evening. Ooh. And we got those two to deal with.
Do not interfere, Jackson Briggs. Go back into hiding.
Hiding. Guess I have been.
I really like using Jax in the older games. I'm not as familiar with him in these newer games. Like, I don't think I used him that much in Mortal Kombat 9. But in the older games, I really liked using him. Boom. Kung Lao's really good though. Okay, we got him. We got him. Got him for one round anyway. We beat him. That wasn't too bad. I've reached level 11 though.
That knocked some of my rust off.
Oh, there's Sindel. So I guess that other person wasn't Sindel. I wonder who that was. Held on by your hair.
Welcome home, Jackson Prince.
This hell is not my home.
Then why be fool enough to return?
I got a family to protect.
Quan Chi reunited me with my family. He will do the same for you.
Oh, he won't. That was awesome. I love that. One thing I didn't like about Sindel as much, at least in the older games, on this one she seems like she's more balanced in the right direction, but in a lot of the older games her moves required her to be in the air, and you would just uppercut her. She was strong, but that was a big weakness for her. If you were one of those guys who would uppercut a lot, she was like easy, like an easy opponent.
It is possible to escape Quan Chi Katana. I can aid you, as Bihan aided me.
You became too familiar with Bihan, allowed emotion to corrupt you.
Emotion freed me.
I don't understand, Katana. I mean, I hate the things I did here, but you enjoy being a revenant.
It suits me. I am a victim no longer.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but this ain't the way to assert yourself.
Alright, I will take a quick break, and I will be right back. Alrighty, I am back again. Sorry about that. I have laundry going as well, so the dogs are a little rattled by the washing machine and dryer going, so I'm just checking up on them, and I also had to take a quick bathroom break. But now I'm back. Let's fight Katana. She is an assassin. I'm not as familiar with Katana, so I don't really know her moveset as well, like compared to the older games. Like, I know she had those fans, and that was pretty much it. But outside of that, I really don't know that much about her. Still got her. Right, uncle. Yeah, what she said, Jax. Gotcha. You thought I was down, didn't you? Boom. Get you in the face.
I gotta believe there's hope for you. Mother of God.
We've lost many. The rest are wounded.
And our friends.
The tide turned against them. They fled.
How you two doing?
I'm fine.
That's what I thought.
Where are you going?
Gonna bag me a sorcerer.
Alone?
You'll be killed.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, he's been there.
In your weakened state, is it possible for you to release Shinnok?
I am more than capable.
And Devora? Are you certain she is capable?
She will bring the amulet to me.
And I'll be waiting for
Jackson Briggs. A pleasant surprise.
nothing pleasant about it.
So you return to Raiden? The foolish follow fools.
Raiden did his best. He saved Earthrealm.
He murdered me!
That isn't true.
You were not there! He stole everything from me! You do not deserve to join us. Instead, you will
Let's
learn
do this.
there are worse things than death.
Oh, that's right. This is Liu Kang. When it comes to combos, this guy's like the king, so I need to watch out.
You are not focused.
This guy's really good. He's like one of the best in the game. Especially in the older games. This definitely won't be enough to beat him, but I hope it evens the odds. Nope, I'm gonna die. Let's retry.
Instead, you will learn there are worse things than death.
Come on, beat him. There we go. Get up, get up. Come on. There we go, we beat him. Get some unlocked.
I wish I could help you, Liu Kang. Jax, there is no need. Just stop talking.
Nice.
It's good to be back. Kenshi, I got him.
Excellent work.
I'm staying here. Devora's on her way. You need to get Quan Chi to Sonya. She'll make him spill his guts.
He has been. Oh, we get to play a Scorpion. Let's do it.
Sit. I'm guessing it's not your first time in cuffs. What's your safe word?
Broccoli.
Advise Secretary Blake that Quan Chi is in custody. We'll be moving him to the Supermax facility at Fort Charles within the hour.
Yes, ma'am.
You two stand guard. Prisoner transfer will be here in 20.
Oh, now she trusts me to babysit.
Cage, report.
We haven't caught up to Devora. We had her tracked to the Makiba Cliffs, but then her trail went cold.
Damn.
Jackie thinks Devora's unique physiology may allow us to pinpoint her location. She's retooling her smart comm to track Devora's pheromones.
On my command
How
only.
long?
Wound.
She has to write
Do
in
not
code.
kill.
We're looking at 2 hours?
Sergeant, your team doesn't have 2 hours. We need her found immediately.
Sonya!
Cassie, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but there isn't time. Bring your team back here. We need to regroup and redeploy.
Yes, ma'am.
They're doing their best.
I know.
General, we have a visitor.
You
What's
two
up?
are friends, right? He tell you he was coming?
Nothing. General,
Master Hisashi, I hadn't received word you were coming.
I will have Quan Chi.
We have things under control. You can...
He must die.
Oh, straight to the point.
Raiden needs him. Without Quan Chi, we can't restore Liu Kang and the other Revenants. You'd leave them trapped? Like you were?
Only Quan Chi concerns me.
Don't do this, Hanzo. I'll put you down.
No, you won't.
Semeru! Quan Chi is mine.
Come here. Get over here. All right, she was getting the upper hand towards the end there. Meanwhile, where were these moves when I was using Sonya? Well, this is Demolition Sonya. I don't know what I was using when I had to play as her. Oh yeah, it's good to be back, Scorpion. Gotta de-rust a little bit with him. He pretty much plays the same in like every Mortal Kombat game, and in this one it's no different. I gotta de-rust with him. That was definitely sloppy compared to how I normally would play a Scorpion.
Call off your men, Hanzo. If you value our friendship, you will give me Quan Chi. Withdraw. Without Sento, you are vulnerable.
Just like old times.
D. Little ankle kick to finish him off. Hanzo is unlocked. Nice.
Only Quan Chi's death will abate my anger.
Hanzo, no! You've earned great trust for the Shirai Ryu.
Hanzo, no!
Squander it murdering a withered sorcerer.
That withered sorcerer is the architect of my suffering.
And he disappeared 5 years ago at the Lin Kuei Temple.
Master Hasashi, I am grateful that you've come.
Speak your mind. I do not wish to linger here.
You re-establish the Shirai Ryu, as I reform the Lin Kuei. We both seek to shed our clan's dark pasts, dedicate them to Earthrealm's protection. Our common purpose gives us a chance to end old rivalries, to start anew.
You'll confess what you've long denied? That your clan's hands are soaked in Shirai Ryu blood? In the blood of my family?
Our honor is indeed stained. Please, sit. After you and I were freed from Quan Chi's control, I sought out my clan. I had hoped rebellion from within would have quashed the Grandmaster's plans. But Sector had realized his father's vision. The Lin Kuei had been fully cyberized. I pledged to kill Sector and his followers, reform the Lin Kuei, and restore our honor.
I am not interested in Lin Kuei politics, Sub-Zero.
When I finally killed Sector, I discovered the Lin Kuei had not sacrificed its honor with the Cyber Initiative. We had abandoned it long before.
There will be no peace, Scorpion!
Frost! The Lin Kuei are still without honor.
I had completely forgotten about Frost.
Master Hasashi, wait!
For what? More treachery? I will have your head!
Alrighty, this is going to be the last fight of the stream before I end it, but I also want to check out the crypt before I do, so I'm going to finish up this fight. I don't know how long it's going to take me. I don't know if I'm going to win, but after this, we're going to check out the crypt. I can't believe I fell for that. I just like, I did it again. Oh, that was supposed to hit him. Come on. He really likes that clone ability of his. Because I keep running into it. Yeah, I did terrible in that fight. There we go. All right.
Cannot evade me.
Come on.
Behold my
Damn it.
I will have your head!
I still got him. I still got frozen. Alright, that's round one. So far, so good. He's gonna beat me. Alright. I got another X-ray though. I can do it again. Damn it. There we go, we beat him. Alright. So we'll get through this cutscene and then we'll go to the crypt and then we'll end the stream there.
Our story ends here, Sub-Zero. What is this?
I did not bring you here for treachery. Frost is strong, but lacks judgment. She cannot see the wisdom of peace. I will deal with her.
You spoke of the Lin Kuei's lost honor.
For years, I had thought you had unfairly blamed the Lin Kuei for the deaths of your family and clan. But Sector's cyber-preserved memories revealed the truth.
The Lin Kuei need to abide their agreements, Sector. The Grand Master gave Shinnok his word.
Shinnok's currency is lies, as is yours.
Payment is due. I exterminated the Shirai Ryu as promised.
Hanzo Hasashi lives.
That's why he's after Quan Chi.
I created Scorpion from Hasashi's soul after he died. We observed the agreement.
The letter, not the spirit. You are owed nothing.
Harumi. Satoshi.
Had I known of my clan's complicity in the Shirai Ryu's extinction, our history would be different.
I killed your brother because I thought he...
Quan Chi is responsible for Bihan's death.
Sector was wrong. There is a debt to be paid, and Quan Chi will pay it.
Got him.
Unbind him.
Scorpion. We can...
My name is Hanzo Hasashi! You killed my wife, my son, and then you burrowed your way into my head, misdirected my vengeance, cost me my one chance to have them restored!
Your family,
Ah! Quiet, sorcerer. Nothing can help you.
Alrighty. We're gonna go to the crypt right quick and then we'll wrap it up. So, while I'm here, I guess I'll explain. Well, I mean, let's see what this is about. Is it like how it is in Deception where you get to unlock some neat goodies with the coins that you pick up? But, yeah, so, for my next few streams, my birthday is on Monday, by the way, and I did manage to get the day off for that day, so I am intending on streaming Monday. The question is what to stream. I have a few things that I'm debating about on what to stream that day. Welcome to the crypt. Here you can spend coins earned through playing Mortal Kombat X. The first tombstone in front of you is free! Wow, you move fast. Okay. Open the tomb. I have been awarded with 4,000 coins. Wow. So I purchase that. I could purchase that. What else is there? Is there anything else here? Just those two things? Okay, so anyways, yeah, on Monday, I am planning on streaming something new entirely. I don't know what it will be, but I will let y'all know. And I don't know how the rest of this week is going to look for me because work is kind of ramping up again with some of the projects that I'm receiving. So again, I'm not sure how my free time is going to be available like from here until the weekend, but I will try and get a stream in later this week. If not, I'll see how my weekend looks. Because there's a chance I might go see the Spider-Man movie on Saturday. If not, then I'll try and stream on Saturday. But again, I will let y'all know of that. And if I do stream, it will be more of this because we're almost done with the main story. But you know, when you play fighting games, after a while your thumbs get exhausted, or at least mine is. So I'm just like, I'll do the rest of it next stream. I have unlocked a Skip Fight award. I have no idea what that is. Oh, that's probably for like the main campaign, which I don't intend to use. So I have unlocked Kodokan's fatality, known as Tight Squeeze. Can we view it? Oh, I thought we can actually like view the fatality. Totally awesome. Be mine, Tight Squeeze, and awesome. Oh, what the hell? Target practice. A little heart. It's really cool. Alright, let's see what else there is. Open the gate. Secret items appear only at certain times based on the crypt clock. These only remain visible for a short time. Yeah. You have unlocked an Easy Fatality award. So I have to keep an eye on the time and look for these secrets as they appear. Okay. Oh, that's expensive. Let's go back. Let's go back. Are these anything, or... What's this? I got 4,000 coins. I spent 1,200 and got $4,000. Nice. And I got Farah Tor's fatality, known as Playtime. Better than one, Playtime, and Trample. Ooh. Looks very violent. Outcast Aaron Black, is that a costume? Or yeah, a costume. Aaron Black's exact origins are unknown. Born on Earth, he somehow found himself in Outworld. There he spent years wandering its vast territories, selling his amazing weaponry skills to local warlords. Now in the employ of the Emperor, Kodokan, Black shows no inclination to return to Earthrealm or aid them in their present struggles. Oh, that's expensive. I kind of did this one. Elena's Brutality, Early Lunch. Well, it's her Brutality 5, so I guess that would explain why it's so expensive. Alright. Oh, hello. How's it going? I got Shinnok's Fatality. Oh, you can play as Shinnok on here? Cool. Because I know in the main story there are some characters you get to fight against that are not available as playable characters. Either that or in the Mortal Kombat XL, which is the version that I'm playing, I probably do have them available. Alright. This journal. Oh, this just keeps track of everything. Oh, cool. There's 108 things to find in the Deadwood Cemetery, and then there's 150 in the Shrine of the Dead. Endurance, Cassie Cage, is this the costume? Yeah, costume. Cassandra Carlton Cage, the daughter of Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade, has a lot to live up to. Her parents were among the few combatants to survive the wars against Outworld and Netherrealm and were instrumental to Earthrealm's victories. Cassie is as strong-willed and occasionally hot-headed as her mother and as quick-witted as her beloved dad, which makes her popular within her Special Forces unit. But these traits hide a seed of self-doubt cultivated by the demanding nature of her commanding officer, Sonya, her mother. Hey, Byron, how's it going? Yes, it is weird to see a walking hub area in Mortal Kombat. It's very similar to the Crypt and Deception, actually. This one's just a little bit more walking involved. That one, you're just going from crypt to crypt. Cassie Carlton Cage. Hey, Ferris, how's it going? Yeah, I wonder if she does the Carlton dance. If not, then I want someone to make a mod of her doing the Carlton dance. Hello there. What was Byron last playing? Mario Party 6. Nice. I gotta skip 5 to Ward. Okay, then. Those feel like waste to me because I don't intend to ever use them. Oh, is this free? Got Ungjin concept art. Oh yeah, I'm playing Mario Party 6 with people tomorrow. Nice. It's not unusual to get hitched with Johnny Cage. I last played TT1. Oh, the 1,000-Year Door, actually. Oh, okay. So you just changed your stream game to Mario Party 6. Okay, I see. Yep. All right, here we go. Okay, so here's a little bit of Kung Jin's story. We had been playing around with the idea of an archer character early in production, and when we found out we needed a relative for Kung Lao in the story, we knew he would be a good fit. Kung Jin is the black sheep of his family. Rather than becoming a monk like Kung Lao, he breaks away and becomes a thief, living on his own by his own wits and his bow. His look is inspired by the nomadic archers of Mongolia, with layers of leather, fur, and rough-woven fabrics making up his costume. You last played Fusion, but already spoiled your next stream. Bomberman Ooh, nice! Bomberman Tournament. When's that gonna be? He wears his prime costume in the current timeline in the story when he's accepted his role as a hero, so he looks more like a warrior than a thief. He wears more armor and his palette has more earth tones than his alternate thief costume, which gives him more of a stealthy appearance. Once we knew that he needed a magical bow, we designed something more substantial that could be used as either a staff or a bow. I loved playing as Kung Jin. He was so much fun. That staff is so cool. I really liked it. He was probably one of my favorite characters to play as so far. What else is there? Oh, this one's cheap. What is it? Tournament Katana. A princess of the realm of Edenia, Katana was raised as the daughter of Shao Kahn after the Outworld Emperor conquered Edenia and forced Katana's mother, Sindel. Oh, that's her mother. To become his queen. Katana was one of lost where I was. Katana was one of Shao Kahn's top assassins, but was never as bloodthirsty as he preferred. When Katana learned that Shao Kahn was creating evil clones from her DNA in order to replace her, Katana rebelled. She fought on the side of Earthrealm against Outworld's invasion and died defending it, which would explain why she was one of Quan Chi's minions. Her soul was collected by Quan Chi, who created an evil revenant version of Katana. She now serves as Quan Chi, or she now serves Quan Chi in the Netherrealm. She's not Quan Chi. Ooh, I wonder what that costume is. Yeah, see, I don't know that much about Katana. I never really used her. Never really played against her either. Oh, that's kind of expensive. Check this one. I got a Melina Cutie icon. What is that? Okay then. I don't know how to enter the menu. Oh, here we go. Collection. Oh, we can get music. There's a lot of characters, but what was the little, or it was a Melina Cutie doll, whatever it was? I don't know what that is, but I got one. There's a lot to unlock here. Shoot. That's the expensive one. Shinnok concept art. Oh, here we go with Shinnok. We wanted our fallen elder god to show regal and religious elements in his design, with the twist that it would be from the point of view of the Netherrealm. This meant adding sharp edges and points, minute details similar to muscle fiber, viscera and skeletal matter, and a general sinister miasma to otherwise saintly garments. One challenge was determining just how powerful the revived god would be and how he would choose to display his power. We decided that for his initial appearance, his look should seem confident and assured of victory, as if Earthrealm has already won. For his second appearance, after being locked away, we thought Shinnok should return with a more predatory presentation. Another level of detail was adding elements of Shinnok's amulet into his armor. You will notice both outfits include gold armor with green gems, because this item is so important to the character. We wanted to make sure the connection was visually established. Pretty cool. I really like his design. Very different. And I died. Let's try that again. Or not. I don't know what I was supposed to do there. Did I do it right? Also, that was a trophy. Let's do that again. I guess I did it right. I'm not sure. Oh, my phone's from chat. What do I... There we go. Spider. Oh god, 6,000? Are these gonna be So do you get things if you do that right? Yeah, these are expensive. Never mind, let's go. We'll go back to the other area. I want to try and unlock as many things as I can. Which means going for the cheaper stuff. I mean, I'm sure the expensive stuff are the better rewards, but I just want to try and unlock as much as I can. See what as much of what this has to offer. I mean, eventually I intend to unlock it all, but I guess it really doesn't matter. You have unlocked Danger Fight Modifier. Air Max Fatality, head out. Careful, soldier, don't lose your head. Inner working. Oh, he looks like he's taking a selfie. Like check this out, Facebook. Look what I'm doing. Nether Force. This would look really good with that wonderful Instagram filter. I don't use Instagram. I don't know what kind of filters they have. But it looks like he's taking a selfie. I think I've already gotten... Nope, I'm missing this. This one's really cheap. And I got $1,000 out of that. Cool. Let's do it. Reptile's Brutality Bow Dash. It seems like the brutalities are the really expensive ones. I wonder how you do those. I've never been able to do them. Maybe in the main story you can't do them. This one's free. Ooh, something. Airmac. Wow, he looks really creepy here. Shao Kahn's living prison. Ermac represents what remains of his master's legacy in Mortal Kombat X. The construct's form is not holding up well under the current of time. We wanted to show signs of rot, of a loosening grip on the contained souls. Ermac is a regal entity, pledging allegiance to Outworld's emperor and serving as an advisor. Ermac's current costume was designed to showcase an imperial authority while harkening back to his appearance in Mortal Kombat Deception. I love that game. Showcasing their chest design from that game, now bolted into the chest, holding the construct together. I still find it weird that we need to collect brutalities. I know, it's kind of weird that you have to unlock them. For his tournament appearance, we wanted to create a raw take on Ermac, a starving monster perpetually seeking sustenance. Like, I like the idea of unlocking concept art and maybe even unlocking new characters in the game just by doing this. But like fatalities and brutalities, I mean, that's kind of weird. But it is whatever. I think Deception was the same way. I think he unlocked new maps in Deception too. Ermac was initially, I forget which Mortal Kombat game it was in the arcade. There was an error in the Mac. Whenever they would look at like the coding of the game, there was an error in one of like the codes, and it would say Ermac, and everyone thought that it was like a secret character in the game, and it turned out it was not. But the company, at the time they were Midway, was like, you know what, we'll go ahead and make him a character. He'll be the red ninja named Ermac, and he has like all of these telekinetic powers, and that was a neat little bit of history about that character. 1980. Another of Ermac's brutalities, which is Soul Eater. Or no, I got his fatality. This time I got his brutality. I wish it would tell me like how to do them here. I unlocked everything here, right? Oh, there's this here. 6,000. This better be something good. Johnny Cage's brutality, blood spurt. Hey, it looks kind of funny. He's kicking his chest in, and the guy's like, "Oh." $7,000. 1,900. Give me more coins. Jock Briggs. Like her father, Jax, Specialist Jacqueline Sonia, or Jackie, Briggs has dedicated her life to soldiering and excels at it. Unlike Jax, Jackie does not have her father's approval regarding her decision to join a secret special forces offshoot. After Jax's horrific experiences as a revenant in the service of Quan Chi, he wants to protect his daughter from a similar fate. Jackie loves her father, but yearns to help Earthrealm in its fight against hostile realms. A part of her wants revenge on those who hurt Jax. Aw, hurt her dad. 5,000. I have 7,000 left. I got a cutie icon of Scorpion. I wonder, oh, you know what? I wonder if you get like banners when you play online. That's probably what those are for. Tilting world fight modifiers. See, like this would be cool. These are modifiers for when you fight your friends or whatever. Those are cool things to unlock. That's $6,000. Shiria Ryu Takeda. Takashi Takeda is the son of the hero Kenshi and a young Thai-American woman named Suchin, whom Kenshi met during his travels. When Suchin passed away, Kenshi was shocked to learn he had had an 8-year-old son with her. Okay, my phone's really gonna die. Alright then. He took Takeda to Hanzo Hasashi, former Scorpion, to be instructed in the martial arts. Takeda had no contact with his father for many years, until the day he was to leave Hanzo's tutelage. Kenshi revealed that he had left Takeda with Hanzo to protect him from his mother's murderers. Despite this revelation and subsequent reconciliation with Kenshi, Takeda has abandonment issues yet to overcome, which makes working with his father and Johnny Cage's Special Forces team challenging at times. I have $3,000 left. 5,000 up the stairs. This gate is sealed shut. Only explosive force can open it. $1,400. Kung Lao concept art. We had a lot of freedom with Kung Lao due to the state of his character in story mode. We wanted to elaborate on the possible shapes and blades involved with his hat while melding Asian-influenced cloth and armor designs. Our first finished concept was a what if Kung Lao survived Mortal Kombat, a young face in an embellished version of his traditional outfit. We then needed to create a version that had not only survived the second tournament, but the 25 years since then. We had created this outfit for the young Kung Lao, but didn't want to see it go to waste, and used it for his current look. For the Revenant version, we reversed the stereotypes for Kung Lao, gave him armor that looked like serrated razors, an altered hat blade, and a mask to hide his shame. Unfortunately, we had to lose the mask for the sake of functionality. Aw. That hat looked really cool, though, when he was a Revenant. I really liked how it looked. I wonder if they have it in the concept art. That's not it. That kind of looks like it. I think that looked really cool, though, when I was fighting him. Kung Lao is still one of the raddest characters they made. Yeah, definitely. I really like Kung Lao. 1520. Alright, I got a decision between these two. Wait, I heard something. The souls of dead warriors are blocking passage to the tombs. There must be a weapon to dispel these souls. Oh, what's this one? I got a decision to make. If I open this one, I can open one of the ones on the right. So we'll go ahead and open this one. Oh, we got music. I forget if it's this game or 9, but his hate fatalities are nuts lately. I don't remember the fatalities in 9 as much. I just remember you got to play as Kratos. 9 was a lot of fun, though. I played the story in that one, and that was about it. I never owned the game. I borrowed it from my brother, played the story, and kind of gave it back after that. We got the Emperor's Courtyard music. That's really cool. I get to listen to this. I'll listen to that, like, later on. Maybe when I unlock more of the music. Alright, so I got a choice between these two. Well, what's this one? Yeah, no, that's way too expensive. Alright, then. Let's do the 820. This is the last one. And it is Melina's Fatality, Tasty Treat. Man, a lot of her fatalities and brutalities have to do with, you know, her eating. Come on, feed the poor girl. She's starving. You know, she definitely could go for a burger or two. A McDonald's quarter pounder, double quarter pounder, maybe a triple quarter pounder. They don't make that. But if they did, she would totally eat it. She would just eat it up and then ask for seconds. Alright, I officially don't have a lot of coins left. I don't think there's anything here worth 255. But I definitely want to come back once I get more coins. Wow, that's $9,000. Oh, there's a thing here. Oh, 20. We can do this. I got $2,000. All right, we can do something else. 2,300, 1960. How much was this one again? Oh, that's 9,000. We'll go ahead and open this one. Double damage fight. Oh wow, the fights would end so quickly. You can get like one combo in and he would be like almost dead. I like this. This is really cool. I'm unlocking new things and I'm learning a bit about the backstory of the game, like how it was designed, and I always enjoy things like that. Ugh. Yeah, I need a lot of coins though for all these unlocks. This is really cool though. I definitely want to come back here once I get more coins. But my phone is also gonna die, so I'm gonna have to cut the stream here. There's more over here. Yeah, we'll have to come back sometime. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream right here. So again, my birthday is on Monday. I have the day off from work that day, so I'm gonna try and get a stream. I'm gonna get a stream in there for that day. It's gonna be something completely new. What it is, I am debating about which game I want to stream that day, but it's gonna be something completely new, something I haven't streamed yet. So look forward to that. But I want to try and get a stream between then and now, another Mortal Kombat stream in, so I can at least finish the campaign, because I know I'm like right there. I probably could have finished it tonight, but I was just getting exhausted, especially when you play a fighting game. I have a hard time playing a fighting game like 3 hours straight, because it's just, there's a lot of button mashing that goes with that. So not a problem, Ferris. Thank you for stopping by. Let us see who is streaming at the moment. We will send a raid over to them. Oh, not a lot of people on my follow list are actually streaming right now, but one of the guys who is streaming is Dirty Dan. He is streaming. It's nowhere near Mortal Kombat, but you know, we've rated this guy before. He's playing some Super Mario 3D World. If I recall, he's actually doing a speed run of that game, and you know, me and speed runs, we like watching them. So we're gonna go ahead and send a raid over to Dirty Dan. And if you are not following him yet, he plays a lot of Mario, Sonic. He's a big fan of SpongeBob. He's awesome. We really like him. Oh, my chat didn't show up when you sent the shout out, but let me. Yeah, I did spell his name correctly. Dirty Dan, yes, and his best buddy, Pinhead Larry. I don't watch enough SpongeBob. I just know that that's a thing. But we're going to go ahead and send a raid over to him. For my next Mortal Kombat stream, I want to try and shoot for, again, like maybe this Saturday. But if I am going to the movies, and I'll know before Saturday if I'm going to the movies that day, then I'll try and do the stream on Friday. And then, of course, there's the Monday stream. I kind of want to keep that a surprise for that day. So, what I'm going to stream that day. So that's going to do it for me. We're going to go and raid Dirty Dan. Give him a follow if you are not yet. And I will catch y'all next time. Take care and have a good one.